inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel where we do talk all things true crime. We are going to be discussing the Idaho 4 case today in this video. It's actually just an interview with the Chapen family. They're all kind of coming out with interviews just stating their opinions on, the plea deal that BryanKohberger took. And also they're going to be talking about in this interview the docu-series that they're going to be coming out with, and we will be watching that on the channel. I'm not going to watch it through YouTube. We will have it either through Kick or through Discord, but I will make sure you guys are all ready and set up with that way in advance. So let's go ahead and get into this video. If you guys don't mind, drop me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about everything that's going on, and I will see you guys all tonight at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We are back with our GMA cover story. More on the Idaho College murders case after BryanKohberger agreed to plead guilty to all counts. Shortly before we learned of the plea deal, Kana Whitworth sat down with the family of one of the victims, Ethan Chapen. I want to go back to Kana in Boise. Good morning, Kana.
Yeah, George, good morning. So the last time that Jim and Stacy Chapen saw their son Ethan alive, it was Parents' Weekend at the University of Idaho. They told me they left full of pride. Their 3 children, their triplets, were living their best lives. But that feeling was short-lived. It wasn't long after they learned that Ethan had been murdered in a quadruple homicide that thrust the town of Moscow into chaos. And this morning, for the first time, the Chapen family tells the story of how they stayed afloat.
We just decided maybe it was best to tell our story of Ethan literally one time. He deserves it. He deserves our story of him.
This morning, as the Idaho murder suspect prepares to accept a plea deal, the family of Ethan Chapen speaking publicly together for the first time since Ethan, his girlfriend Xana Kernodle, and her roommates Madison Mogan and Kaylee Gonzalez were brutally murdered in an off-campus home at the University of Idaho.
I miss him every day. When you lose your son at 20, it's different. It's a different loss. And I miss him every single day. And I always will.
Ethan, a triplet with his siblings, Hunter and Maisie, all attending the University of Idaho together. Hunter and Maisie and their parents, Jim and Stacy, now telling their story in a new Prime Video docuseries, One Night in Idaho, The College Murders, remembering their 6'4", larger-than-life brother and son.
We played every sport together. Every time we went in the car, it was together, partied together. There was never a dull moment.
The night before Ethan was killed, Maisie brought him to her sorority formal. She now cherishes the text he sent her before bed.
So he started off by texting me, I think he said, "Dog, come hang out. We all want you here." And I said, "I'm going to bed." And then he said, "Love you." And I didn't even respond to that. I think I was asleep by then.
And the "I love you" kind of stood out though.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Hunter, who pledged Sigma Chi with Ethan, says the next morning, a friend at the fraternity woke him up saying the police were at Xana's house.
Hunter Johnson came up to me and said, I was like, "Where's Ethan and Xana?" And he's like, "They're not here anymore." So, "What do you mean they're not here anymore?" He's like, "I think they were murdered last night."
Hunter was forced to call his family with the news, his parents in disbelief.
It drives me crazy because I've always wanted to protect my family. And there's really nothing there that I could have done. Instantly he was taken.
A suspect, BryanKohberger, arrested nearly 7 weeks later. With a bit of relief, the Chapens shifting their focus to their son's legacy, getting tattoos to honor him.
We all benefited from having Ethan in our lives for 20 years. It's a tremendous loss.
Let me know what you guys think. That was incredibly sad. I didn't realize that Hunter had to tell Ethan's brother Hunter that his brother was no longer here, nor his girlfriend. That's incredibly sad. So let me know what you guys think about that interview in the comment section below. Like I said, I'll make sure that everybody has access to the videos whenever they do come out for the docuseries. And I will see you guys all later this evening on tonight's live. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.